according to you, what is one biggest problem of Uttar Pradesh?
Why in India the medicines are given by the shopkeepers without even looking into the prescriptions?
So where was the last World Cup played? So what does the absolute number indicates?
So as a student of geography and a maybe aspirant of civil services, what is your take on it?
May I come in, sir?
Come in.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, sirs. Morning, sir.
Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
Please introduce yourself to the board.
So, my name is Rishendra Singh. I belong to Unnao district of Uttar Pradesh. So, from there itself, I've completed my schooling through St. Lawrence School. So, after that, I moved to Ramjas College, University of Delhi. So, from there, I've graduated via Maths Honours, Mathematics Honours. Sir, I've graduated in 2020 and after that, I've been preparing for civil services examinations. Sir, I'm also a state level football player. And sir, my hobbies include tactical analysis of football games and also I like watching documentaries related to natural disasters.
Okay. Rishendra.
Sir.
Rishendra, tell me that you have done your graduation in maths, you said, no? And I find that you have opted for geography as your optional paper for this UPSC. Why so?
Sir, the basic reason was because there is a part in mathematics called pure mathematics. Sir, it is more based on theoretical part. Sir, I was not good in that. So that's why, sir, I decided to choose geography. And sir, it is also covering a lot of syllabus for mains also.
Okay,
so for that very reason,
that
I
was
did
the
that.
reason why
Yes.
you have chosen. Okay, good. You are from the state of Uttar Pradesh,
Sir.
isn't it? Tell me, according to you, what is one biggest problem of Uttar Pradesh which it has not been able to tide over?
Sir, right now I think the crime, the safety and security of women, sir, is one big issue that is happening in Uttar Pradesh. And sir, recently also the NCRB data report has also highlighted this, that the conviction rates are increasing although, but sir, crimes are also there to a larger extent.
Why the political dispensation of the Uttar Pradesh claims that they have been able to establish a rule of law?
Sir.
Still, why such cases are happening?
Sir, it has improved to a larger extent, but sir, still the mentality of people, because it is largely a rural area, and sir, because of that, there is a lot of illiteracy in the state, sir. Apart from that, the patriarchy and caste and communal related issues are also there, and sir, women face such issues primarily, sir, because of that. Sir, I think that is one big reason. Sir, but state has been improving to a larger extent also.
But do you think that police in the state of Uttar Pradesh has not been playing the role which is expected of it?
Sir, I would beg to differ, sir, on this statement, sir, because there are a lot of schemes that the UP state government is being introducing. Sir, there is this scheme called the commissionerate system that they have been introducing. Sir, apart from that, we have also moved towards zero tolerance policy, and sir, this is, I think, creating a lot of deterrence among the criminals, sir.
Okay, you are a student of geography.
Sir.
You must be aware that India saw a 5% decrease in rainfall this year,
Sir.
isn't it?
Sir.
A nation dependent on rainfall for 65% of its agricultural requirements. What are some steps that can you suggest to meet this kind of situation?
So largely we are dependent upon rainfall. That is true, sir. About 50% is population is dependent upon rainfall. So for that, sir, I think sir, the watershed development should be one criteria that needs to be improved. Sir, secondly, I think the recent steps by the Prime Minister that catch the rain wherever it falls, whenever it falls. So that is also one big step. So then I think importing technology from Israel, sir, because we have a good relationship with them, and sir, they are a water scarce nation, and still, sir, their efficiency is very high. So for that reason, sir, I think these steps can be taken.
What are the technologies we should adopt from Israel?
Sir, some technologies such as cloud seeding, using various iodides and sodium crystals. So they are doing it very good. Apart from that, sir, the watershed developments that I mentioned, so that they are doing extremely well, and they are also creating drinking water from the Mediterranean Sea that is situated just beside it, sir.
What is their drip irrigation campaign?
So drip irrigation campaign is basically, sir, a lot of modernization in technology such as sprinkler, and sir, we are also using the traditional techniques such as bamboo irrigation, sir, also. So these are, I think, some few steps that we can take.
What do you mean by ethanol blending?
Sir, ethanol blending basically means addition of ethanol into the common fossil fuels that we use, oil products. So by that, sir, we reduce the amount of renewable energy. We reduce the emissions, that greenhouse gas emissions that are there, sir.
How does it help us in controlling air pollution?
Sir, it reduces the large amount of greenhouse gas emissions that is being done by the fossil fuels.
How does it help the farmers?
Sir, sorry, can you please repeat the question, sir?
How does it help the farmers?
So, reducing greenhouse gas. Sir, I think climate change is one big issue, and because of that, sir, water stress and rainfall change is also happening. So that's why there is a big issue because of that. And sir, if we introduce these techniques, so the amount, the food security, the production of sugar cane and corn, so that can be implemented, and because of that, food diversification can occur. So by that, I think farmers will benefit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Rishendra, tell me one thing, that why in India the medicines are given by the shopkeepers without even looking into the prescriptions?
Sir, I think this happens because of lack of regulation in that sector. Sir, primarily we are short for the doctors, and the prescription based medicines that needs to be given, sir, that is not given right now. Sir, over the counter drugs are being provided, so that I think is one big issue for that reason.
So tell us the pros and cons of this particular practice.
So right now I just read about this report that the antimicrobial resistance has increased to a larger extent. So that is because of increased intake of antibiotics. So I think this is one of the biggest con that we are facing right now. Sir, in pros, sir, I think so there are various generics that I think the pharmaceutical people are very much aware about that. So I think, sir, easy availability and quick giving of these medicines is one such area, sir. That can be one pro, sir.
And what is the role of the pharmacist in this entire business?
So the role of pharmacist is to maintain the quality, quantity, and ensure that the availability of medicine is ensured in the hospitals. And also, sir, as you mentioned, sir, that availability of drugs over the counter, so that is also one big issue, availability, sir.
So what happened during time of COVID, that there were certain medicines which were considered to be life-saving medicines,
Sir.
like remdesivir.
Sir.
They were out of the market and black marketing was going on from the doorstep of the pharmacist only. So why it actually was happening?
Sir, I think that happened because of this reason called profiteering, and because of hoarding the medicines, and because of that, sir, the prices skyrocketed, and so that may be one such big issue, sir.
All right. What is evergreening?
Sir, evergreening of patents basically mean that we bring slight changes into the medicines, and so because of that, extra years are provided by the patent office. So by that, I think evergreening happens.
So what do you think? What is the solution to stop such kind of practices?
Sir, India, in its Indian Patent Act of 1970, sir, it totally rejects this evergreening of patents. Sir, apart from that, there are various regulations and TRIPS also, sir, which tends to stop this.
Good. So tell us some medicines which are used by the footballers or any athlete to enhance their performance.
Sir, I'm not sure about the exact medicines, sir, but there are various medicines which improve the stamina. Sir, recently also, I heard about this news that various inhalers are being taken by footballers who are suffering from asthma. So that medicine I can, sir, remember right now.
Any performance augmenting medicine?
Sir, exact medicine name I'm not able to recall.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Rishendra,
Sir.
You like to do the tactical analysis of
Sir.
football games. So where was the last World Cup played?
Sir, it was played in Qatar, sir.
And between which two countries?
Final, sir.
Final, yes.
So final was played between France and Argentina.
Okay, and if you have to briefly analyze the game, what actually happened in that game?
Sir, in that game, France played with the formation of 4-3-3, and sir, they were playing attacking football. Whereas sir, Argentina, they were more on the defensive side and striking France in counter-attacking game. So that was the
But
basic.
for a long part of that game, Argentina was winning easily,
Yes, sir.
right? But everything changed in the last 10 minutes of the regular time.
Sir.
And after that, it was very good contest between the two sides, and it seemed like maybe France might have the upper hand.
Yes, sir.
But it was a fairy tale ending. So do you think like the match was kind of fixed?
Sir, I would humbly, sir, disagree with this statement. Sir, I do not think, sir, there were any fixing charges that were made by FIFA also. Sir, there were some claims about it on the social media itself, but I do not think, sir, there were any charges.
Okay. Why was the Argentinian goalkeeper, he was censored after the event?
Sir, he was censored because of some obscene gestures that he made with the trophy that he won. Sir, it was because of that.
What's his name?
Sir, his name was Emiliano Martinez. Sir, Argentinian.
Do you think he was more like crucial in winning by Argentina than even Messi?
Sir, although I think, sir, the goalkeeper is very important, but sir, football is a team game, and sir, I do not think any one player, if taken out from the team, will result in the defeat or.
Okay. Now you also have geography as your optional. So what do you understand by this polar vortex?
Sir, polar vortex is recently observed in the poles. Sir, it is basically the fast revolving winds in the upper atmosphere. Sir, because of that, if it shifts southward, sir, the cold storm happened in the USA, and also, sir, it is also one of the reason why ozone hole is widening, sir.
Okay. Now in Delhi we are experiencing very severe cold, right? So according to IMD, when do they declare a cold day? What is the range?
Sir, the exact range I'm not sure.
How much should the temperature drop in a day?
Somewhere that in plains approximately 15 degrees Celsius is the limit, and below that 5 degrees Celsius if temperature decreases for a certain amount of days, then sir, cold wave is declared.
You
I'm
can
not
look
sure,
it
sir,
up, about the cold day and the severe cold day.
Sir.
What is the range? Now, what is India's net zero target?
Sir, India aims to be carbon neutral by 2070.
By 2070?
Yes, sir.
And what is the target taken by China?
So China has taken 2060 as a target.
Right. If you talk about international relations, then India in the conflict between Israel and Hamas,
Sir.
has taken a stand which seems to be favoring Israel.
Sir.
But now, due to Israel's retaliation, and it is disproportionate retaliation, over 20,000 Palestinians have been killed, and many of them are actually innocent women and children. So, should India reconsider its support for Israel?
Sir, I beg to differ on this statement, sir. According to me, sir, my stance, India's stance is that it supports a two-state solution, and which is in favor of Palestine also. Sir, according to the recent report, sir, India has highlighted these issues at the highest forum at the United Nations also. Sir, although, sir, we currently pursue a special interest that we have in the Israel and also in the Gulf region. That's why, sir, we are trying to keep our distance.
What is our policy with respect to Israel-Palestine?
Sir, India supports two-state solutions, sir.
No, what is our policy? Like dehyphenation, have you heard about dehyphenation?
Dehyphenation.
What is the meaning of dehyphenation?
Sir, dehyphenation means that our relationship with one country does not depend upon its enemies, sir. That I think is dehyphenation.
Okay. Final question to you. India is said to be a net security provider in the Indian Ocean region. So what exactly is net security provider?
Sir, the net security provider that India currently aims to be is that it wants to ensure that no piracy events happen. Apart from that, sir, the growing role of China in the region is also countered by India via its initiatives such as diamond necklace policy that we have. Sir, we also try to ensure that various nations which are not on the same path or growing status like us, such as Maldives, sir, we need to
so you refer to this the necklace of diamonds.
Sir.
What exactly is this? Is it a stated policy of Government of India?
Sir, I'm not sure about the exact figures, but it is, sir, according to diamond necklace policy, what it is trying to counter the string of pearls policy that that China is trying to create.
But are these, like my question is, are these stated policies of China and India?
Sir, I'm not sure about whether it is official or
Thank
not.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Rishendra,
Sir.
you were talking about NCRB data. You said that NCRB data indicates that the crime in Uttar Pradesh has increased against women. Is it so?
Sir, the conviction rate I referred to has increased.
Okay, so crime has not increased?
Sir, the absolute number did increase, but crime rate.
So what does the absolute number indicates? When there is the high rise in the number, it shows the crime is reduced or the crime registered more. What is the NCRB significance?
Sir, the increase in these numbers is because of the increase of the crime, sir. We can say that, but sir, to the largest extent, sir, the increase of registration has happened because of that crime has.
Is it positive or is it negative?
Sir, I believe it is quite positive in nature.
Yes, that means the cases are registered.
Sir.
Okay. Now, who collects this particular data, NCRB data?
So the report crime in India, sir, I am not sure about who collects it, sir.
Okay. Now, Uttar Pradesh also is in news because of Ram Mandir.
Sir.
My question, have you seen the architectural significance of that particular temple that is being constructed there?
Sir,
What is the architectural significance of that temple? On what style it is being constructed?
Sir, it is based on Nagara style of architecture, sir.
Okay. Is it similar to which temple in India?
The similarity I am not sure of.
Okay, not an issue. You were, of course, a volunteer under Clean Ganga Mission, right?
Sir.
Now, see, Ganga Action Plan 1 and after that Ganga Action Plan 2 was not able to yield some good results for Ganga. The status of Ganga more or less is very much same. Now a new innovative step, that is Namami Gange, has been launched by the government. Now, according to you, what is the present status of Ganga?
Sir, I would humbly like to disagree on this statement. So the status of Ganga has largely increased. Sir, the CPCB report that was in 2011, sir, it highlighted that Ganga in 2011 was not even bathable, let alone, sir, the fecal coliform that are there. And apart from that, it had high biological oxygen demand and low dissolved oxygen. Sir, recently, while introducing its Namami Gange 2.0, sir, it highlighted that Ganga has very much improved. So the dissolved oxygen has increased and biological oxygen demand has also reduced. But sir, there are certain stretches over which this impurity happens. So one such stretch where I live also, sir, near Kanpur also, there is a lot of pollution. And apart from that, sir, in Varanasi stretch also.
What is the maximum pollution that is inducing such large level of pollution in Ganga? For which purpose or for which substance it is highly polluting?
Sir, it is largely domestic sewage and tanneries that are located on the banks.
Are you sure about that? It is the domestic sewage or it is the industrial sewage?
Sir, domestic, I use the long word, sir. Sorry.
Now, what is the budget of Namami Gange project?
Sir, today it is 23,000 crore, approximately 23,000 crore.
Okay. Now, you were talking about security of women. What is Mission Shakti?
Sir, Mission Shakti has been introduced by the UP government. Sir, they are creating various sakhis, sir, who are trying to empower the women that are there, and they are also trying to train them. Sir, apart from that, volunteering is also happening in this particular scheme, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Rishendra, you are from Unnao,
sir,
and you have studied in Delhi also, right?
Sir.
As a student of geography, can you tell us something about geography of Delhi, peculiar about geography of Delhi, that is contributing to its pollution, specifically during those winter days?
In winter, sir.
Yeah, when the AQI is very high.
Sir, it is because largely of the paddy that we burn in the nearby areas. Sir, apart from that, the traffic that is there, which is created by heavy vehicles, so that is also considered one of the greatest pollutants in Delhi, sir.
Anything about peculiar topography of Delhi?
Sir, it has some part of Aravallis. So that
inverted ball shape.
Sir, so I would have to read more, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay, a famous quotation by late Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, that you can change your friend, but you cannot change your neighbor.
Yes, sir.
So as a student of geography and maybe aspirant of civil services, what is your take on it?
Sir, it is very much true, sir. We can never change our neighbors. Sir, for that very reason, sir, Pakistan and China, sir, two of the most hostile nations that we have. Sir, we have to keep a good relationship with them. Sir, we have constantly seen that over the LOC and LAC, numerous incursions have been made by both the states. Sir, so for that very reason, sir, there is a good amount of opportunity for us in order to create good relations, sir, because they are non-negotiable and we have to share the borders always with them, sir.
Right. Tell us a few geographical endowments that India has that makes it a kind of advantage over other nations.
So first that I can think of is its location. We have a very strategic location bound by the Indian Ocean, having about 7,500 kilometer long sea boundary. So then we have a large amount of agricultural land also, sir. But the issue is that we do not have efficiency with that agricultural land. So if we compare that with China, they have comparatively very less land for agriculture, but they have very high amount of yield and efficiency with those. So
you are a student of mathematics also,
sir,
right? What is Fibonacci extension?
So Fibonacci series, can I mention it?
Yeah.
Sir, it goes like 1, then we add another 1, it becomes 2, 1 plus 1, then it becomes 3.
So what is used, where it is being used?
Sir,
You are doing some tactical analysis also?
Yes, sir.
So in lots of tactical analysis, this series is being used. Can you tell us a few?
Sir, I have not read about it. I will read it, sir. I will definitely read it.
Right. Just tell us some application of game theory
Sir.
during the tactical analysis of a football match or a football series.
Sir, can I take an example?
Yeah.
Sir, for example, if we have a penalty shootout, there is a goalkeeper and there is an opponent player. So now, sir, there are two players in this game. So one is the goalkeeper, one is the player. Sir, we have different outcomes in this situation. So for example, if the player decides that if the penalty taking player decides that he is going on the right, so then the goalkeeper, if he had seen the video of it, sir, he would think that he would go that side, I will dive that side. But sir, then his decision is also dependent. Then the penalty taker's decision is also taken because of that goalkeeper also. So what I mean, sir, the players' intentions depend upon other players' intentions.
Right.
Sir.
My last question to you is that recently UP has surpassed Tamil Nadu to become the second largest economy of India. As a Chief Secretary of your state, what will be your top 3 priorities to make sure that UP, reaches to the pole position as far as economy is concerned?
Sir, as a Chief Secretary, firstly, I will focus upon infrastructure of UP. Sir, although we are doing very well in that sector, but sir, the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, sir, they are largely being uncatered. So the first thing will be that. So secondly, I will also focus upon the artisans product that we have. Sir, recently I have read about this news that we have the highest export in terms of the one district one product scheme. Sir, but it is not widely popularized in domestic spheres. So that I will do, sir, in order to create more economically good revenues. So thirdly, I would try to sir, these are the 2 right now I can think.
Thank you,
sir.
Rishendra.
Thank you, sir.
Have you heard about Ganga Vilas cruise?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, it was started from Allahabad and it was a private cruise which catered tourism, sir. So it started from Allahabad and it ended in via Bangladesh. It ended in Assam, sir.
Is Allahabad or Varanasi?
Sorry, sir. It is Varanasi.
It's Varanasi.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Now this the route it follows is through Bihar.
Yes, sir.
There is a liquor prohibition in Bihar.
Sir.
And this cruise serves liquor also.
Sir.
So as an administrator of Bihar, how will you ensure that cruise passes through Bihar and the policy of liquor prohibition is also, basic essence is also retained?
So Bihar is a dry state. So for that reason, sir, it is very important to ensure that the state governments, they combine, they coordinate in this particular scenario. So if I have a position, sir, I will try to coordinate with those higher authorities and ask them to not make them available when the cruise enters into the Bihar state, and also try not to outflux that liquor in through that villa, which is happening in other states, in the dry states. So I think these are the
I am a passenger. I have paid heavily to enjoy my cruise. Why should we be deprived of my fundamental right of drinking? As because some state in its wisdom has imposed a ban?
Sir, I believe rule of law should be the primary aim that we as a civil servant should cater, sir, because there is a rule that is prohibiting that particular thing in Bihar. So I think we should cater to that, sir.
But you don't suggest any amendment to the existing rule?
Sir, I will look into it, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
You may go now.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. May I come in, sir?
Come in. Sit down, Rishendra. Your interview is on 19th.
Sir.
Which attempt is this for you?
So this is my, sir, honestly second attempt. Good second, but third and genuine.
Third in general.
Yes, sir.
And first interview.
First interview, sir.
Okay. How was your experience today?
So experience was good, but I could have improved on the situational answers at the last also, that I have noticed, sir. That we can improve.
That is because such type of questions generally are asked just to see how your mental state of mental balance. That's the only thing when such questions are asked. You see, you are an excellent candidate, no doubt about it. Exceptional communication skill, and you engaged us on a variety of issues,
Sir.
and mostly your answers were very good. So no doubt about it. Certain things you have to remember very clearly, that whenever such type of question is asked, which is very difficult to answer, the very first question, what is the one biggest problem of UP? It is such a general question. It's very difficult for one to even digest
Yes, sir.
this question. But then you don't have any control over the questions.
Sir.
You get that kind of a question, then quickly you have to think,
Okay, sir.
what should I say where I do not get into any trouble?
Sir.
Because initially you said something,
Yes.
then later on you had to defend that. No, sir,
Yeah.
it is not like that.
Yes, sir.
So that should not happen.
Okay, sir.
Once you have said that this is the problem, and later on you start defending that. So
Yes,
your
sir.
uniformity in approach will be in question,
Yes, sir.
because it's a test of your personality. Are you getting my point or not?
Sir.
So you must be uniform in your approach. Whatever line of argument you have taken, if you have taken a wrong line of argument, immediately you should be able to understand
Okay, sir.
and say sorry for that.
Okay, sir.
But after few discussions and few counter statements, you should not be changing your.
Okay, sir.
So that is one takeaway from this interview.
Yes, sir.
Okay, such type of questions is always better to take up any social issue.
Okay, sir.
That is, social issue will always be a problem.
Sir. Sir,
So-
actually, I was having 2 or 3 issues, but I would to bring one, so that's why I said that.
That is what I call it, presence of mind,
Yes, sir.
isn't it? And the interview is all about that only.
Sir.
The personality test is all about that. Are going to be handling affairs of a district tomorrow. So how intelligent you are, or how quick you are to understand a problem and react.
Okay, sir.
That is what is seen in the interview. And if you are able to handle this kind of a situation, you will get anything in the range of 190 and 200.
Okay, sir.
There won't be any problem.
Okay, sir.
Factual questions, though, can be anything.
Yes, sir.
There is no, we don't know. You are from UP. UP, as we have mentioned, that it is on a trajectory, is going
Yes, sir.
up.
Yes, sir.
So whatever good works have been done by the state government, just make a note of that.
Okay, sir.
Good schemes initiated by the state government, by the central government,
Okay, sir.
particularly in the area of financial inclusion, social inclusion, infrastructure also you said. So all those innovations and all that. So some questions may be asked.
Okay, sir.
And then how the UP government is going to attract foreign investment, which area it has been able to garner the maximum funds.
Okay, sir.
So those things you should be aware. Then your international airport is coming up in Jewar.
Sir.
What is the model of that airport?
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
Sir, like sir asked about infrastructure, I answered about infrastructure part. So I had some schemes. But sir, is it right to mention those schemes? Sir?
No. Initially you said about infrastructure.
Yes,
if
sir.
I ask you a counter question,
Okay,
then
sir.
only.
Okay, sir.
You should be very, very crisp in your answers. Whatever is asked, you should be answering that only. You should not be displaying your knowledge
Yes, sir.
beyond that.
Okay, sir.
You have to restrain yourself. That is also important. Okay. So I was coming to that. So what is the model of that Jewar airport?
Yes, sir.
How many agencies are involved?
Yes, sir.
Why it is called a special purpose vehicle? Why it is getting developed on PPP lines? That kind of a thing.
Yes, sir.
So this is one such example. Then financial and social inclusion, so many issues are there.
Yes, sir.
You are aware of all that. How UP is bridging a gap between the western side of it and eastern side of it.
Okay, sir.
Then there are questions, general questions of bifurcation, trifurcation of
Yes.
UP. There are very general questions. We should be able to answer those things. So thrice you had to say, I beg to differ.
Yes, sir.
Let there be no occasion where you have to differ.
Okay.
Wherever
sir.
you have to differ, you must beg to differ. That's all right. That speaks of your mind.
Yes, sir.
That you can also think differently.
Yes, sir.
But that different thinking should be very positive thinking.
Okay, sir.
Okay. It should not have any negative connotations. So your views were by and large balanced.
Sure.
And you appear to be a very energetic person. Your communication skill is wonderful. Very positive body language. So all those, and we really enjoyed interacting with you.
Thank you, sir.
That is what is important.
One question more.
Yeah.
Sir, am I speaking too fast? Because on the other interviews I given, sir, this was one issue that I was speaking so fast.
You see, it's very difficult to pass a judgment on that. Every person has his own style of speaking. There can't be one size fit all,
Yes, sir.
isn't it?
Definitely, sir.
So you have your own unique style. If I say that you are very fast here, you should stop, stay, give a pause. then what happens? You try to work on that.
Consciousness.
You forget.
Yes, sir.
So let the ideas flow freely,
Okay, sir.
and as far as possible, as I said, that try to be very, very focused.
Okay, sir.
So the moment you are to the point, you have understood the intent of the question.
Sir.
Focus your response around that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
And then wait for a counter question. Even if you know something more on that, just wait. Have patience. Wait for the counter question. The counter question will definitely be asked. Then you are in a better position to answer. Otherwise, you have all the good qualities, and you will be getting good marks also in the process. If you have any specific question, feel free. Otherwise, be confident. Be happy. Go with a positive body language. Smile on face. With I think hope you
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll
shaved and all that.
Yes, sir.
You'll do well. No
Okay.
doubt about it. Okay. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.